Talk about the issue that will probably be the biggest topic of the election, housing. I presume you have seen the homeless figures that came out shortly before we sat down here. 14,760 people homeless in September, 4,500 of them children. Up, up, up. Month on month, those figures go up.
Yes, and I think we have to look at what's behind the figures, because nobody wants to see anybody homeless, at least of all a child homeless. So what I've been trying to do since becoming Taoiseach is scratch the surface as to what more can be done, and more importantly, scratch the surface as to what's behind the figures. And what's very interesting when you have the figures in front of you there, and I don't, but what's very interesting when you go through the figures is the composition of the figures. So the number one reason for an increase in homeless presentations amongst adults this month is those leaving direct provision. Now, when I tried to raise this issue before, there's an attempt to shout you down. There's an attempt to misrepresent you. It's my job as Taoiseach to look at the various facts and data. And there's no way that you can read the figures today and not say that there's a correlation between a growing population, more people coming to our country who are welcome, who we need, people leaving direct provision, many of whom have a right to stay here and to work here, and the impact that that's having. You
can see how that's very sensitive. There's a reason that people pushed back on the way that was.
There may be a reason, but there's a reason I say it too, though, because we have to be honest here. We have to be honest because only when we're honest can we devise a solution.
But that's a very recent thing. That like these figures have been going up for the entire term of this government.
The composition of the homeless figures has changed significantly, and that is true. But there's other reasons people are homeless, many other reasons. Let's be clear about that too. I'm not suggesting by any manner or means it's the entirety of the reason, but I am suggesting we have to be honest when we're actually trying to exit people from direct provision. Quite a few of those people are then presenting at emergency accommodation. And I don't say that. I say that for no other reason than it being a statement of fact.
Beyond